And Coleman might make him pay. Oh! Daniel Exotic needs to break out his best offense right now. This kid's got a puncher's chance. Setting him up. He's got him in the claw. Oh!
Come on!
That was right in front of the referee. Kicked him right in the groin.
Warhawks. Did you see those guys? Woo! See the size of them? They are big.
January 15th, Warhawks. Like you said, young, hungry, mean. But you got the young, hungry, raddest tag team in the game. And if you're that hungry, eat the chips on our shoulder.
And in those days was Hezekiah sick unto death.
See, there's a lot of people in Imagine Wrestling that fight with these. With John Ross, he fights with this. And I'm going to take care of the battle that's going on inside the neighborhood and get my own house in order, putting on a sweater and making it better once again.
Do you really expect me not to talk about what everybody wants me to talk about? Talk about the stinking, dirty, hippie, that slum between Cato's toes broke my neck over a year ago. And you're gonna expect me not to talk about it?
See, me and Spencer have history, and it hasn't always gone in my favor. But now, I'm with the King's Court, and I'm gonna show Spencer Slade on January 15th that I am royalty.
When I'm gone, no one checks on me, no one misses me.
I am a fighter. If you go back and you watch the interview where I challenged Beastman to a fight, that's precisely what I did. I challenged him to a fight. And in a real fight, you do whatever it takes to win. And as far as I'm concerned, I won that fight. I left under my own power. I wasn't laid out in that ring. Your referees need to do a better job of giving pre-fight instructions.
Cato, calm isn't in my vocabulary. What happened in that ring last week was a direct result of my tag team partner putting his hands on me.
Maybe things do need to change in the neighborhood. But here's my proposal. On January 15th, I'll join you, Malachi. We'll all be a team for one last hurrah and see how that goes on January 15th.
I don't know, Johnny. I really don't know, man. I mean, I know you've been telling me to back off, be cool, let it simmer, all that good neighborly stuff. I get it, man. I get it, but I just don't know. I don't know if it's worth it. You know what? Give me some time to think about it. Excuse me.
Next month is Alexander Apollo. Now, if you don't remember, I've already beaten Alexander Apollo not once, but twice. And they always say a third time's a charm. So next month, Alexander Apollo, I'm not going to beat you with the white noise. I'm not going to beat you with the ankle lock. I'm going to make you pass out in the middle of the ring.
I tell you what, Cato. Before we go any further, I'm going to interject something here tonight.
Okay.
I heard the neighbor John Ross over there with his interview. If he wants a fight, I think I know a couple fellas.
Setting him up. He got all the momentum.
If I was Jake Wiley right now, I would dump one of these guys on their head outside the ring and hit my big move on the other guy and try to get the
There it is. Oh, he's won many matches with that one. Kim Chi takes the advantage. Oh, his leg's all trapped. His leg's trapped. Oh my God! No!
What just happened?
No! No, no, no! We don't want that. No!
What?
No, no, no! Oh my God, no. No, no, no. Anybody but Kim Chi. No, no, no. This is bad. Boom, baby. We're live, all the way live. It is Wednesday night. You know what that means. I'm feeling good. I'm looking good. I'm loving life. I hope that you can say the same tonight. We got a lot going on. But before we get to that, why don't we take a second right now? Go ahead and give us a little thumbs up on the old video right now. It helps us a lot. It helps push us up in the algorithm. Shows a new audience, Imagine Wrestling. And I know if you're here, you're part of the Imagine family and even a part of the larger imagination. So you're somebody that at least sort of likes us and, wants to be part of the family here and the way that you can help us right now is by giving this a share, giving it a thumbs up, commenting in the comments. I love to read the comments. I don't always get to read every one of them the night of as it's happening, but I absolutely go back and read every single comment the next morning whenever YouTube allows that. Usually after 8 a.m. I can't read those until after 8 a.m. the next day. Yeah, it's weird. I don't know. I guess maybe because it's a live show and these are live comments and it has to update everything and render everything. YouTube's weird, but yeah, I mean it's nice. I really enjoy taking the time to read the thoughts and the sort of funny little quips from the imagination out there. It's fun for me. So the other thing we want to talk about is what we got going on here tonight, which is a ton. I mean a ton. We are going to hear from the Rad Boys, Coach Lance Payne, neighbor John Ross, the main event, the King's Court, Thomas Mathis, Malachi Gage, Chris Coleman, plus we have two, count them, not one, but two big matches. I know a big match you're certainly looking forward to is the match we're going to see here in within the next 3 to 5 minutes. It's on deck. I know one guy's already in the ring ready to go. Hopefully we'll see the other guy show up here soon. We're going to see the world beater, Chris Coleman, going one-on-one, to the best of my memory, the first time ever against Braden Elliott.
As far as I know, this is the first time ever, too, yeah.
And this is one of those matches that I talk about all the time. Styles makes matches. You have, the pure strength of Chris Coleman going one-on-one with the exuberance, excitement, and technique of Braden Elliott. This should be a fantastic, fantastic match. I'm really looking forward to it. Additionally, we are going to see live in action, hopefully for the last time ever, we will see the Imagine Live champion. I can't believe I'm saying this. Kim Chi, the Imagine Live champion, going one-on-one with absolute Thomas Mathis. I can't wait to see a new champion tonight.
Yeah, I really feel like Thomas has got this one in the bag tonight.
Yeah. So that's good news. That's a good night. I think before we get into the match, I think Chris Coleman's getting close here. It seems like I see him over there around the corner with his arm stretching a bit. So he's close. Let's talk about January 15th. We're going to talk about it again later. I just need to vamp for a minute until Chris Coleman's ready. It is going to be a huge night. We already are 2.5 weeks away. The pre-sale for this show is already bigger than any show we had throughout 2021.
Which is amazing because we had some amazing shows in 2021.
Yeah.
But I feel like because of the imagination, this show is just going to top them all.
I think it's going to be an amazing show. Before this night's over, we're going to announce every single match that's going to be on the show. I've heard rumors of a surprise that I can't talk about. That's going to be there on January 15th. It's going to blow people's mind that maybe you don't even know about this surprise yet.
I may not, apparently.
This is a big one. This is a big one, so we'll see what happens there. It's going to be just a crazy night. Tonight's going to be a crazy night, though. And I see Chris Coleman has found his way into the ring. So why wait another minute?
Absolutely.
Let's get to a wrestling match, man. First, he is the world beater, Chris Coleman. Old Ronnie doing nothing, just hanging out, not doing his job, checking the wrestlers. That's all right. We'll just let him hang out and think about the COVID he had 2 weeks ago. His opponent, he is one half of the tag team of the mountain. He is all that, Braden Elliott. All right, let's get them back. Let's get this match started.
Honestly, Cato, I'm glad to see Jake Wiley in the condition he is in. We had a little bit of concern for him last week in his knee.
Boy, that was a devastating situation, man. His knee did not look good. I know that he has rehabbed it pretty hard, and it sounds like he's very close to being ready to go. But I tell you who is ready to go right now, the other part of the Rad Boys, all that Braden Elliott, a fantastic, fantastic young athlete, as good as they come here at Imagine Wrestling.
Well, he's suffering from a similar problem as Daniel Exotic had last week. The size difference between these two is just
whoa! He couldn't have stopped that shove down if he wanted to. Chris Coleman is pure power, man. He is big, he is strong, and he is intimidating, man. When he throws out that meat mug, it makes you think twice.
Honestly, Cato, Chris Coleman makes some decisions that I don't agree with whenever he's having a match. But at the same time, I enjoy his style of match. It's very much my style of match, where it's slow it down, control the tempo, and just beat the crap out of the guy.
And here is the bread and butter of a Braden Elliott match. Grab a head, control the body.
This
win the
isn't going
match.
to work with Chris Coleman.
And I think you're right there, right off the bat. Not able to maintain the headlock.
So now that Braden Elliott's game plan is gone, because we know that's his game plan going into most matches, what will he do?
I think with Jake Wiley in his corner, who I've talked about time and time again as a master strategist, as weird and as goofy as he is, he's a good planner, man. I think you're going to find out that the combination of the strategy of Jake Wiley combined with the resilience of Braden Elliott, I think you're going to find out that I think Chris Coleman's in for a tough test tonight. Wow! And that completely changes the dynamic of everything I just said.
Yeah.
I mean, he landed so high and tight. I'm not sure that Braden Elliott's going to be able to continue.
Yeah, he's not moving right now, Cato.
Man, oh man, that was a devastating throw, high and tight. And Braden Elliott is on Dream Street.
I'm pretty sure when he rolled over, his eyes were rolled back into the back of his head, Cato.
Wow. I mean, that just changed everything. And you can see Braden Elliott's in trouble very quickly. I've not seen guys land quite like that very often. I think he might have been better to just stay down or try to get out of the ring and catch some breath there, man.
Did you hear the smack on that clothesline?
I did, man. This is more of what we've seen from Chris Coleman. A new, focused, dangerous Chris Coleman who has he absolutely dominated Daniel Exotic last week as he prepares for his big match on January 15th with the Beastman. And now look at him, completely, just dominating Braden Elliott in a way that I couldn't have predicted for 1,000 years.
I don't know, Cato. We've seen Chris Coleman do this time and time again. Braden Elliott has to figure something else out because his game plan just is not going to work against this man.
We've seen Braden Elliott take a hellacious beating in the past, but I've not seen Braden Elliott land quite like he did off that throw ever before. This is one of those matches where you have to think maybe in the interest of the wrestler's safety, stop it prematurely.
At this point, I can't say that, Cato, because Braden Elliott still is showing life in the ring. Despite what he's already gone through.
Trying to keep it clean, nice, clean, legal forearms. Braden Elliott's still trying to find a way to keep himself in this fight without turning it into a fight. He wants to wrestle that because that's where this kid shines, when it's a wrestling match. Chris Coleman, of course, if he can slow it down, use his power, uses brawling. Chris Coleman also has some MMA training. He well versed in strikes. He's a dangerous man.
Absolutely.
I think the only real strategy you can have against a guy like Chris Coleman is to be quick. You've got to be quick. He caught him under the jaw. That might be a little bit of a momentum change. Still not able to get him off his feet, though.
It takes a lot to get a man that size off his feet.
What do you think? 350 pounds at this point for Chris Coleman?
I would say absolutely, yeah.
And just hammers him with that clothesline again. Man, oh man, just when Braden Elliott seemed to be getting some momentum going. Look at the concern on Jake Wiley. You can tell that he's concerned for his partner, as well he should be.
Absolutely.
This I don't like. I'll never be on board with a pinfall like that. I think that if you want to win a match, man, you put body on body, you hook a leg, you do everything you can, and that's been the first mistake I've seen Chris Coleman make this entire match.
Absolutely, Cato. Anytime I go for a pin, I'm always hooking that leg because I am trying with everything in me to get the win at that point.
Yeah, I think it was a mistake on Chris Coleman's part, and you cannot give it. As bad as things look for Braden Elliott right now, this is a kid you cannot give an inch to. Oh.
That was just sickening.
Now this one might be it. Yep, hook the leg, full weight on him. Oh! All right.
Somehow he rolled out from underneath that. But he do it on pure instinct, Cato?
Hey, you know what? All it takes is, look at this. You see a little bit of frustration out of Chris Coleman. You see this could be a mistake. And here he is, Braden Elliott, getting a chance to breathe, getting some air in them lungs, fueling those muscles. Braden Elliott may have a shot here, unless he pulls off what he wants to pull off here, which would be bad news for Braden Elliott. Got a shot. Another forearm right underneath the jaw, and a third. Getting him rocking a little bit.
Coming downward with them strikes. That changes the momentum of a strike every time.
Every one of those has been pinpoint. He is trying to rock his jaw. Do you think that's a good strategy, Lenny?
I think it is. And honestly, I'm a fan of these forearms that Braden Elliott's throwing here tonight. I've always been a fan of the forearm strike. I feel like it delivers more of a punishing blow than just a standard fist.
5 straight blows right to the point of the jaw, followed up. Wow, did he hit him hard and still couldn't get him off his feet.
That did more damage to Braden Elliott than it did Chris Coleman.
This is a mountain of a man who is difficult to get off his feet, that is for sure. Picks him up. Oh, he was trying to throw him like a sack of potatoes. I don't think he realized what happened.
He almost put him in the rafters there, Kato.
Oh, the big shotgun dropkick. This is how he starts his swing. He has started the swing to beat so many guys just like this. Here he goes. Oh.
Still.
Oh, and that has got to be it. That was a straight killer kick. Wow, he kicked out.
You can see though the tag team is influencing Braden Elliott's style. After that shotgun drop kick, he looked for a tag from his.
He's choking him, ref. Come on, stop it.
Ronnie, just stop the match.
Yeah, I think Ronnie threw out the match when he wouldn't get off the choke. Now, let's see how Chris Coleman handles getting choked himself. Shoots him off. Come on. Oh.
We talked about these questionable decisions, and I don't know, Kato. Something's got to be done here.
Man, oh man, I'll tell you what. He absolutely dominated. What's Kim Chi doing here?
Why is he here? I understand he has a match later tonight, but it doesn't involve any of these men in the ring right now.
Oh, my God. Is he stealing? He stole a bang. He stole a bandana. Now he's stealing their King of the Mountain trophy, and they're out. They can't do anything about it. I don't even know if they're going to realize it. Both these guys were laid out, man.
They're going to realize it once they come to, Kato. They hold high value on that King of the Mountain trophy, as they should.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah.
That is ridiculous. Just 2 things we got to review here. Chris Coleman looking dominant tonight.
Absolutely.
Dominant. Good grief, man.
Repeatedly, Chris Coleman is looking dominant.
Woo! Back-to-back weeks. He really rolled tonight. I don't know what is going on with Kim Chi. He has a clear hatred of the Rad Boys. Every week he's stealing something from them. I don't like it.
Yeah.
I don't like it. I need a few minutes to collect my thoughts. Gelman, if you have a video to play, I want to talk to Lenny privately here. So I think the next thing, I know it's not time, but can you play the King's Court video?
January 15th. His Royal Highness, King Lawless, and Lord LaRusso go against the main event for the Imagine Tag Team titles. And we have crowns, we have capes, we have scepters. But Your Highness, I think we need a little bit more gold.
It's fitting that royalty should have gold upon our waists. An event of Maine, you will become the laughingstock of Imagine Wrestling. You court jesters, dismissed!
Man, oh man, it's I'll tell you what, the King's Court, we sorry, I'm just a little thrown off by what I saw earlier today. King's Court clearly seems like they're ready for the main event. Another guy, he better be ready here tonight. He's got a big match for the Imagine Live title. Let's go ahead to bring him in right now. Absolute Thomas Mathis. How you feeling? What's your thought about the Imagine Live title?
The Imagine Live title is the most prestigious title here at the dojo. And in my opinion, it symbolizes great training. I'm a quality wrestler, and tonight I'm going to prove it. Kim Chi, he's just one of many cartoon characters that are walking around Altoona. I mean, you got these rad boys running around. I mean, I'm pretty sure their blood is liquid bang. And you got Coleman. Every time that guy takes a step, I can feel tremors in the ground like, whoa, earthquake. Then you got me, the lean, mean, muscle-building machine. Then Kimchi, right? Bees, Uganda. That's probably the extent of his vocabulary. He's dangerous, though. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve, and I got him close watch. Tonight, he's going to sweat, and I will emerge. Imagine live champion.
There you go, Thomas Mathis. He's got a good shot at becoming the Imagine Live title tonight, or the Imagine Live champion, I should say. Speaking of guys who could win any title anywhere, let's go ahead and bring him in right now. Broke a little bit of a sweat, not too much of a sweat. He had a dominant performance last week, another dominant performance tonight. I mean, I'm not going to color it any way than the truth. You have been impressive the last 2 weeks. I don't understand, though, low blow, when you seemed like you had a match last week, well in hand. Choke, 2 disqualification, when it seemed like you had another match, well in hand. What's going on? What's on your mind?
Well, I'm proving to these young guys and these little guys that wrestling and fighting is a grown man's sport. And when they grow up, maybe they can be in my league, and maybe I'll fight them fair. So I dominated them pretty handily tonight, and I'm going to do the same thing to Beastman on January the 15th. So he better be eating all the bones he can get his hands on, because he's going to need the energy when he faces the world beater.
There you go. Big, strong, impressive man. Not somebody I'm sure I'd want to fight in an old alley, that's for sure. Next, let's bring him to the stage area right now. Boy, it looks a little different than what we saw you last week. Neighbor John, big smile on your face. You look really happy. Clean shaved. You look ready to go. What's going on? Why are you so happy tonight?
Well, last week, Cato, I was a little down. I thought my Christmas and mistletoe was going to turn into a mistle-no. But I spoke to Alpha, and as we're winding down to 2021 and walking into 2022, I got some good news. I think when we're about to turn this franchise around, Alpha's on board for the 15th. You know, I'm feeling some elation. For New Year's, the neighborhood's all going to be together for a celebration. We're going to have ginger ale flavored libations, and right now Lance Payne is sending out all the invitations. You know, the world quaked, it split open, and I had to heal it because it was starting to totter. But you want to know what goes with breeches? A sweater. And right now, a good neighbor's wearing his sweater, and for this New Year's, he's feeling better, Cato.
There you go. A much more upbeat Neighbor John than what we've seen the last few weeks. It's interesting to see if Alpha's on board, what kind of match we're going to see here in just a few weeks. At this time, let's go ahead and take a minute and hear some pre-recorded comments from the Tag Team Champions, the main event.
Wrestling Nation, my name is Oscar Maverick, and I am here with TME, the main event. Duke Davis, Gannon Jones, your Imagine Tag Team Champions.
That's right.
You guys just came off of an absolutely amazing win tonight.
Yeah.
But I just got word that your opponents for January 15th will be the King Lawless and the Lord LaRusso. So my question is this. What are your guys' thoughts on that?
I mean, look, you saw how tonight went. You saw tonight we went and we successfully defended our Imagine Tag Team Wrestling Championship titles against 2 of the best singles wrestlers on the planet. We did pretty well out there. And who came out afterwards? King Lawless, Lord LaRusso. And what happened to them in the ring with us after we wrestled a 40-minute match? We whooped their ass. So what do you think's going to happen when they step in the ring with us next month completely fresh?
LaRusso, Lawless, Imagination.
It's game time.
strong words from our tag team champions. Clearly one of the best tag teams in all the world, certainly one of the top unsigned tag teams in all of independent wrestling. And right now I want to bring into the interview area another team that no doubt anybody would argue is one of the best tag teams in all of independent wrestling, certainly one of the best here at Imagine Wrestling. They had a rough night tonight. Let's go ahead and bring them in here. You guys ran into a freight train in the name of the world beater, Chris Coleman, who really sort of run you guys over tonight. Where you at? What are you thinking?
Kato, we heard what Coleman said. And you know what? We were talking. We want Coleman, and we want him now. We don't want him next week. We don't want him a month from now. We want him now.
Now!
So Coleman,
Oh, all right. Let's see. All right, let's. The match is over.
For your own good. You should have taken the beating I gave you and went home. But if you want me to come in there and pick my teeth with you, I'll be glad to.
Yeah, come on. Let's see what you got.
All right, could we get this back under control a little bit here? Oh, they ducked the line. Whoa! Holy cow! Come on now.
You like that, huh? Come on. You want one for the bad boy? Let's hear what you got to say. Come on. Right now. Yeah, come on.
Another time.
There you go. The Rad Boys getting a little bit of retribution here. So things have clearly coming off the rails here a bit. We have another interview we need to get to here at this time. Lenny, if you're over there, man, we need to get control of this show. Things have really been running sort of crazy tonight. At this time, I want to bring in a guy that has just worn me out to no end, and he keeps showing up, so for some reason we put him back on TV every week. Coach Lance Payne, I see you got a pink slip here for some reason. I don't even think I want to know what that's about. Go ahead, come on in here. Oh, great, the whistle's back, just what we needed.
It's a celebration. This week has been going so great. So me and John, every year we always come up with a nice little celebration for the holidays. So this year, it was kind of stressful because for Christmas we had to split up Sideshow Psycho and the Alpha Male. Alpha Male went and spent Christmas with John Ross, and Sideshow Psycho destroyed my house for Christmas. But it's okay. John Ross has worked on it. And this New Year's Eve, we're going to have a big celebration, and the whole neighborhood would be there. I actually have a list of people that's invited and not invited. First on that list, it's happened to be a pink slip, too, for the hippie. You're not invited. Jimmy don't even show up. Nobody's thinking about you. Go find something else to do. Second on the list that's not invited, everyone from Hootsdale. Hootsville, whatever that place name is. Hootsdale. Okay. Another person that's not invited, Nate the Great. Just go find something else to do. VC, a.k.a. the Grinch. Don't want nothing to do with you. Leave me alone. Wim Harpy. You don't even show up in the neighborhood. All the Pittsburgh Steelers. The Rad Boys, you're not invited either. And also Big Lenny. So now let's get to the point where my favorite part, everyone that's invited. First on that list, John the Ref. Man, you did an excellent job this year. You should be referee of the year. I think you got an award coming for you. Next, Chris Coleman. Chris, you destroyed the hippie. That's why he's not here. Another reason why. You beat the crap out of the hippie so many times that he decided just to get himself fired. Next on the list that's invited, Joey and Doug Ross. John Ross's family members. Those are some great guys. You remember them?
Vaguely, yeah.
Vaguely. Yeah. Kevin Siegel, you get a special seat next to me, man. I love you, baby. And then last but not least is you, Kato, for firing the hippie.
All right. Thank you for your time. I appreciate it. I hate that guy. It goes from bad to even worse. Let's go ahead and bring in our last guest this evening. He is the Sideshow Psycho. Malachi Gage. All right. I see you're hot.
Where's the alpha? Where's the alpha?
Alpha's not here tonight.
Where is he?
He's not here tonight.
He's here!
He's not here.
He's here! Stop lying to me!
Don't spit on me.
I want a fight! I want a fight!
You spit on me again, we're going to have a fight.
Stupid questions! I want a fight! I'll wait here all night until he shows up! Until he shows up!
Malachi. I'm glad you're in. Wait, hold on, man. I'm glad you're in the mood to fight. Because I've got us a fight. On the 15th, Alpha's on board. What about you? I mean, why settle for smashing one head when you could smash three?
You know what? You're right. That sounds nice.
All right.
The answer is yes.
Great, because, I mean, we got it all lined up. We can smash Lenny, Daniel Exotic, and Thomas Mathis all in one night. We can smash them all.
I agree. I make no promises on what happens after.
All right, one step at a time, man.
All right. Well, there you go. I had heard this rumblings already. Lenny had sort of lined this up. We're glad that Malachi Gage has agreed to it because we had the match graphic, so it's a good thing. But hey, let's go ahead and check out every single match for January 15th right now. All right, man, there you go. We got all of our interviews out of the way. Just it's almost time for another match, man. It's almost time for the Imagine title. I just want to briefly talk about this six-man tag. I know you were working hard late into the evening last night trying to get this thing all coordinated. We're glad that Malachi Gage lined up to it. Six-man tag, which will see you in action.
With Mathis and with the
Daniel Exotic.
Daniel
I know you
He was
didn't
coming
get
to work.
much sleep last night. I appreciate the effort you put in last night to get this match done.
Honestly, I knew as soon as the challenge was laid out last week that I could call on Mathis and I could call on Exotic, and they would have my back, and we could go into this match. And, the neighborhood said they can take us all out in one night. We can take them all out in one night, too.
It should be a very interesting night, man.
Absolutely.
Should be a very interesting night. Tons of great matches. We're going to see some new guys we've never seen before from Creative Pro up in New York City, up on Long Island. They have top-notch training from there. And, this is what we want for Imagine. We have great talent here already. And, we can bring in the best in the world to come here early on in their career, get an opportunity to showcase what they can do. This is Altoona and Imagine Wrestling are about to become destination points, not just for fans, but for wrestlers who want to get to the next level.
And we've already started to become that destination point.
Sure, there's been lots of guys who have come through Imagine who have got opportunities at the national level, including Bill Collier and Spencer Slade and the main event. We've seen guys who got a shot here and then went on to do things on television.
Tiger Style, that guy got a big deal too.
Lee Moriarty was here before he was on television.
Yeah,
so this is a place to go if you want to get noticed. This is the spot to start, and this is why you don't want to miss an Imagine Wrestling show. You want to be here to see the stars of tomorrow today.
Yep.
And in their own way, a lot of these guys are stars right now. I mean, look at the following some of these guys have, and it's exciting times. Of course, we got the six-man tag that we talked briefly about. We've got Brian Myers from WWE, former tag team champion. He is going to be here taking on our heavyweight champion, big time Bill Collier. That is a match to really look
Yeah,
forward to.
that's a main event anywhere.
Yeah, we got
anywhere.
The King's Court is a sort of a newly developed sort of group, and man, people will hate them right away. So we're going to see those guys go for the tag team titles against Duke Davis and Gannon Jones. Big match coming up there. We have Spencer Slade, who is show in and show out, continually showing he is one of the best independent wrestlers in the world. And he's going to be going one-on-one with a guy who's really on the upswing here. We heard from both of them last week. Alexander Apollo, who's right there, man. If he can get himself together and maybe get himself on the straight and narrow, can be a guy that can be a top star anywhere.
Absolutely.
Very impressive athlete. The return of the Bosnian Bone Breaker, Tito Orich. He's going to be going one-on-one with Imagine's own The Rocker, Chris Sands. A lot of energy, very contrasting styles in that match.
That's a big uphill challenge for the Rockers.
Absolutely. That Tito Orich is a monster and a maniac. But, we've seen The Rocker find ways to win when people don't expect him to.
If I didn't think he had a chance, I wouldn't have agreed to the match.
Absolutely. He looks, speaking of big guys who are just scary, that no disqualification match between the guy we saw tonight, Chris Coleman, and the Beast Man. Woo, boy.
This one has the potential to break the building. You hear about breaking the ring all the time. This one could break the building.
You got over 800 pounds of two dudes just smashing each other. Should be just an incredible situation. Are there any matches? Oh, our own Rad Boys.
Yeah.
Everybody loves the Rad Boys. They're going to be taking on the top team from the Midwest. They're coming out of Ohio. They are Warhorse, and these guys are gigantic.
Yeah.
A lot of experience, a lot of tag team know-how. It's going to be a real uphill challenge for the Rad Boys.
Once again, I feel like the Rad Boys still have a chance, or else management, we would have never agreed to the match.
They are, the Rad Boys. The thing about it is, though, sometimes iron sharpens iron, and the Rad Boys have got to face top competition to get to where they want to.
Yeah.
And this is top competition coming in from the Midwest. Warhorse, who's really getting out there, getting a lot of notoriety. They are big and strong and dangerous, and I'm curious to see how the Rad Boys can handle it. Fighting guys like Coleman, it sort of prepares them
absolutely
for a team like Warhorse. So
yeah.
It's an interesting time. We got a lot of matches coming up here on the 15th. Before we get into, I just want to remind guys, I know we talked about it. We're going to get into the comments here in just a little bit, but I do want to talk briefly about tickets for January 15th. They have went very quickly. If you didn't tune in earlier and you didn't hear, tickets have just been blowing the doors off. If you're somebody who wants to be there, I'm not going to sit here and say that we are going to sell out, because we will take every gimmick table down. We will push the stage back as far as we need to. We want everyone to see it.
We'll steal chairs from the boys in the back room if we have to.
We'll do whatever it takes. We want to get everybody in there. But at a certain point, it does become a concern that we're not going to be able to get everybody in. So we're still faced with the fire marshal and the capacity. So I don't want anybody missing out. Hopefully that's not going to be the case. Hopefully we don't have to turn anybody away. But this, for the first time, genuinely feels like a possibility that we're not going to get everybody in. So I don't want anybody to miss. I would jump on and just get your general admission tickets. VIP tickets have been gone for well over a week now. There are general admission, and they are selling better than ever before for the same reason. I think nobody wants to miss the hottest ticket in town.
Absolutely.
And Imagine Wrestling and the stars of Imagine Wrestling are the hottest ticket in town.
Absolutely.
So let's go back here. Somebody had mentioned, so I can only go back to 719. I'll have to read the other comment later. You can go back to, you went all the way back. Brett Query's out there. How come you could go back and I couldn't? That stinks. Hoping everybody had a great Christmas. Nathan's out there. He's talking. Sabrina's out there. I don't think I've seen her name in a few weeks. Joe Harbula. Kevin, he's the one lone soul Neighbor John fan, which is, whatever. Yeah. I know Kevin, though. He's a weird guy. I mean, let's be honest. You know Kevin, too.
Yeah.
He's a weird guy. He's an old radio DJ. Too many years sitting in that office up at WPRR. Patton Frodo's out there, always up in beautiful Patton, Pennsylvania. It is nice up in Patton. Sabrina's out there. Brandy Wolf is saying hello. Let's see, on up here. Z-Meister Z, they agree with Kevin. Heather's out there, always a great fan. Her and her whole group. Slow down. I can only read so fast. John Ross's toe is out there. They want to see John's. I don't know what that symbol's supposed to mean. I don't think
Devil?
I want to know. Maybe.
Devil?
Maybe.
That looks like a devil to me.
Okay, I'll take your word for it. William Echoes, Braden Elliott will dominate as long as the world beater doesn't cheat again. And I agree. That would have been the case. But, there he is cheating again. On up, Jim NS is out there. Some folks wishing us Happy New Year. There's Junior B's out there. Joyce Beals, High Imagination, or Imagine Family. Z-Meister Z. Let's see. Who else is out there? Brett's out there again. Lots of comments. Let's see. I'm looking for a new name that I haven't seen. Linda Knoll. Thank you. Happy New Year to Linda Knoll. Brandy Wolf. Did I say her already?
I don't think so. You should be caught up, though.
Oh, now I have no idea where we're at, though.
Right here. Junior B's where we're at.
Oh, holy cow, there's a lot of comments tonight.
Yeah.
Al Slavinsky, I think that's a name I didn't read yet tonight. Mr. Broccoli is my favorite. Mr. Broccoli, is that what they're calling? Absolute now, Mr. Broccoli. Malachi Gage is better without the sweater. That's an interesting bit of information. People saying Beastman's going to win, but we need to read through these faster. I'm taking too long. I know, I'm slow. Lisa Robinson, that's a name I haven't noticed before in here tonight. Kipper Rain says Vaztec. I don't know what that means, but all right, cool. I don't know. You have to speak English because I'm really old and I don't understand things. Let's see. Jim NS, Nathan Sarah. Some questions about Lucio DeVere. There was no match with Lucio DeVere.
Well, I think he explained himself last week. There's a new name. I don't know that real quick. Adrian Lender.
I have not seen that one. Nice to see.
Welcome.
Hopefully we get Lucio DeVere in here next week and we get some information about how he's feeling about not being scheduled on a match for January 15th. He was quite upset last week because people didn't seem to care about him, and now it seems like he doesn't have a match for January 15th. I'm curious to hear what the enigma from the other side of your mind has to say about not being in a match.
Not happy.
Chris Harris is out there saying Imagination, Michael Kerr, and let's go, man. Let's get to a match.
Absolutely.
Let's get to a match. Speaking of absolute.
Yes.
First, he is Absolute Thomas Mathis. His opponent, he is the Imagine Live champion. Oh, God, that hurt to say. He is from Uganda. He is Kim Chi. Man, oh man, here we go. It is time for a match for the Imagine Live title. I fully expect Thomas Mathis to make short work of Kim Chi.
I think that's a strong possibility here tonight, Cato.
A lot of fans behind Thomas Mathis already in the chat. A lot of people liking Mr. Broccoli.
Mr. Broccoli.
Here we go. Kim Chi struggling a bit to hand over the title. I imagine he knows that this is likely the end for him in the Imagine Live title.
I'm sure there's some doubt in Kim Chi's mind. He'll never admit that.
As well, I don't know what. Like I've said before, this Kim Chi is one of the weirdest type of creations ever. I don't want to beat this dead horse, but I've never seen this guy in real life. I think he's a series of raccoons stacked on top of each other in a trench coat. You know, you have see those kids sort of stacked up too high. I think he's a series of raccoons in a beekeeper suit. There you go. He caught him with a big flipper from underneath.
Didn't seem to have much effect, though, on Mathis.
Mows down. Mathis absolutely mows down Kim Chi. Well, he's setting him up big right away. Oh, big snake eye style maneuver. Catching him again. What's he going for?
Another one.
This match could be real short. Caught him in the jaw with that one. Forearm right in the face. Throw Kimchi. And a bad body drop that lands Kimchi high on his tailbone.
Kimchi already trying to beg off from Mathis.
This
That
has
is
just
not
been
going to work with
a
Mathis.
straight mugging by Mathis to this point. Catches him with a knee right in the guts. There you go. Kimchi still able to kick out. Kimchi, for all of his craziness, he is wily. He's begging off. Good decision by Kimchi. I would think he would want to go ahead and powder out here and get some. Oh, look at that. Oh! There it is. That move that I've been told is called Friends of Gene. Yeah, he tells me that's correct. Friends of Gene really took him down. He was the Ugandan missile. Now, for some reason, he wants to call it the Friends of Gene.
Okay. Well, he's a weird dude.
Yeah. I only catch about half of what he's saying. I have studied hard Ugandanese, and I have not been able to pick it all up. Oh, the straight 12-6 elbow, as we know in MMA, completely illegal.
I've gotten the Rosetta Stone for the Ugandan language to try to learn it. It is rough to set through the Rosetta Stone.
It's all the growling and the weirdness. It's a lot. Kicks him right in the side of the ribs there. Kimchi firing himself up a bit in that strange Ugandanese style. Very strange, sort of varied offense out of Kimchi. I got to be honest, man. I like it, though. I like something that's different and unique and effective. And that beautiful judo-style throw. When have you seen something like that?
Never.
I like it, though. And Kimchi continuing. Oh, I caught him right in the side of the face with that shot. Tell you what, we're seeing a much different Kimchi this week than what's happening here. I was just getting ready to say we're seeing a much more technical style out of Kimchi this week. And next thing you know. Oh, come on.
Come on.
Ronnie, I'm not sure, but I think he has something. And I don't think it was that thumb, to be honest.
Did referee Ronnie even check these men before this match started?
I believe so, but you know how sneaky Kimchi is. I think, despite all this, I think we're well on the way here of Kimchi always seems to find a way to make a mistake and lose these matches. And I think we're just minutes away from having a new Imagine Live champion, which is exciting, man. It doesn't happen very often. I know it just happened last week, but I think here he goes again. What does he have?
I'm not sure, but
I swear I see something shiny. What is that? Did you get a good look at it?
No, I did not.
Are they able to pick it up on the camera? I think this dude has something. I'm not sure if you want to check him, Ronnie, because it seems like he's using some underhanded tactics. Oh, there you go. 1, 2. Wow, what a slow count. Referee Ronnie apparently headed to the John DeRef school of reffing tonight. He's way behind. He just coming off a bout of COVID, so maybe just a little slowed down. Oh, he caught him with a shot and another shot, and he keeps fiddling with something in his pocket. I don't know what it is. What's he got?
I don't know, but if he does
Are you
have a
seeing
weapon, I don't want this match to end in a disqualification, Kato, because Kimchi still will be our champion.
I swear I saw something. I'm going to watch the monitor next time when he's fiddling around. I'm trying to watch the match. I'm not watching the monitor. And it sure looks to me like he has something. Oh, that'll take all the wind out of you, though. What a shot. Kimchi looking a little bit disheveled here. And Ooh, was that headbutt low? It looked awfully
I
dangerously
don't know.
low.
It was pretty close to being low.
Kim Chi always got some sort of weird offense lined up.
This is just dangerous. Both men up on the ropes like this.
I don't like this. What's going on? What are they going for? Oh, my God, that looked dangerous. Ronnie, you might want to check these guys and make sure they're okay. Good grief, that was not much fun to watch.
That was absolutely scary.
As much as I don't like Kim Chi, I don't see anybody hurt. Not a man, not 5 men in a beekeeper suit, not 5 raccoons in a beekeeper suit, nothing. He's getting up, though. I think he's still got some fight left in him. Oh, he caught him with a chop. Wild haymakers that wouldn't connect with anything out of Kim Chi. What a weird guy. But Thomas Mathis, off that big neck breaker, seemed to build some momentum. Caught him with a reverse atomic. Oh, and a straight punch right in the face. And another straight punch right in the face. He has all the momentum in the world. I think we're right on the edge here. Lines him up. Oh, he lands hard on his lower back.
There, we have a new champion. If he can just make this cover.
All those repeated shots with whatever that was seem to really take their toll on Thomas Mathis. He is hurt. If he could have capitalized there, I think we'd have seen a new Imagine Live champion.
Absolutely.
Both men are down. Please don't let this end in a double count out or a double count down. Thomas Mathis seems to be getting to his feet. I can't tell. Oh, just didn't have the speed to get to where he needed. All those shots repeatedly by whatever. Is he choking him? It looks like he's choking him.
Or is he biting him?
I couldn't tell. I think he's trying to choke him with that item again. Oh, he put a mask on the referee. And there it is. It's a chain.
Come on, ref. Get your mask off. Come on.
Oh, now Thomas Mathis has it. Thomas Mathis has it. Yeah, that's what you get. There you go. There you go. Cover him, man. Cover him. 1, 2, 3. Yes.
We have
yes,
a
sir.
new champion. Turn back to third play, Kato.
Thank God. Thank God it's over. Your winner and the new Imagine Live champion, Thomas Mathis. That is incredible. Get Kim Chi out of here. We have a new champion. Ah, come on. Ah, come on. That is ridiculous.
That's nothing more than Kim Chi deserved.
I think Thomas Mathis deserves another match.
I feel like he does too. I feel like he deserves retribution for that.
Man, oh man. After all that, I think the wrong guy won tonight.
You
I think the wrong guy won.
Yeah.
I think the wrong guy won. I think we should figure out how Thomas Mathis can get another shot.
I think we could do that.
I think he should. Let's get negotiated with Kim Chi and try to get that title defended again soon.
Since you're the one that can speak Ugandanese, I'll let you talk to him.
I will do my best. I'll tell you what, guys. It was a fun show tonight. I just want to take a minute and sort of reflect real quick before we wrap things up. We're real close to the end. I just want to reflect on 2021. We're at the end of this year. This is our last show for 2021. We'll be back here next week, next Wednesday, no doubt about it. Rip roaring and ready for 2022. But, man, it has been
an amazing year with the Imagine family.
A great year. I've got to meet and talk to and interact with so many great wrestling fans in Central Pennsylvania this year. And for me personally, it's been awesome. It's been awesome to talk to so many people who are just like me, man. I've been, you've been there the whole time. I've been a wrestling fan since I was 3 years old. Well, maybe not then. I'm a little older than you.
Yeah,
but,
yeah.
I've been a wrestling fan my whole life. And my earliest memories are watching wrestling with my uncles at my grandma's house, 3, 4, 5 years old, watching old WWF, Bob Backlund, and Georgia Championship Wrestling.
Junkyard Dog doing the dance, man.
I mean, we've been wrestling fans our whole life, and to be able for us and for a lot of these guys, lifelong wrestling fans, to meet other people who share the same passion that we do, the way that we did, it's been incredible. I know that, I don't want to speak for Mike and Jeremy and Donnie, but I know those guys are also longtime wrestling fans, and it's so cool to be a part of something bigger than ourselves. And I feel like the Imagine family is bigger than all of us because we all come together and we're all fans of wrestling. And sometimes there's going to be stuff on wrestling we like, stuff we don't like. Sometimes things on Imagine Wrestling are going to frustrate you, and other things that you're going to love. And there's stuff to talk about, and there's stuff to bring camaraderie, and it's just cool, man. I this year, from a wrestling fan perspective and from being part of wrestling, has been so cool and so exciting to meet so many cool people that really love wrestling like we do.
I couldn't agree more.
And so I just want to take a minute personally to thank all of you that are watching tonight, all of you that will watch over the next 7 days, or even if you're watching a year from now. I just want you to know, from me to you, I really appreciate getting to know you. I appreciate the support that you've given, whether you're somebody who comes to our live shows, someone that only comes to a specific town, or somebody that only has time to come on Wednesday night and sit down and watch us for an hour. I appreciate it.
I'm going to interrupt you. You said about support, and that's one of the things I've seen with the Imagine family. Not only do they support us and our product, but I see them on social media supporting each other.
Yeah, man.
And that means a lot to us.
Yeah, man. It's been a cool year.
Yeah.
It's been a cool year getting to know you guys. The best is yet to come.
Absolutely.
I absolutely believe this.
Absolutely.
The next few months are going to be so cool. We're headed to Altoona. We're headed to Johnstown. We're headed to Reynoldsville. All within the next few months. We want to head back to some of the towns we've already been to. So, including Hastings again. And, I'm excited, man. There's other towns I think we're going to see Imagine Wrestling in 2022.
As we continue to grow.
So I appreciate you guys all taking the time to watch us this week, to share the video if you haven't done it already. Please give us a thumbs up. I'm going to take a second right now and read. Thank you guys for everything. We will see you 7 days from tonight. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.